want you to know that it's our time. You and me bleed the same light. I want you to know that I'm all yours. You and me run the same course.
Hey guys, welcome to Ann Made. So today I'm going to show you guys how to make this lovely DIY wall hanging. It's pretty simple to make, but it does take a little bit of time, but I think it's totally worth it in the end because you get something that looks a lot more expensive than it actually was to make. I think I made mine for like less than $20, and for something that you're going to spend at least $100 for online, that's definitely worth it in my opinion. So if you want to see how to make your very own DIY wall hanging, then keep on watching. So the materials you're going to need are a wooden dowel, macrame cord, cotton twine, some metallic spray paint, clear elastics, jumbo straws, some scissors, a measuring tape, and a hot glue gun. And I will put all of those things in the description box below. So the first thing I did was spray painting the straws the gold color. I just held it at one end and sprayed the other end till it was fully covered, and then wait for that to dry, flip it around, and basically spray the part that you were holding previously. And once you have all your straws painted gold, you're going to lay out the macrame cord and cut it to 3 feet in length. And you're going to cut 30 of these that you will eventually attach to your dowel. So once you have all 30 of them, it's time to make the tassel at the bottom. So I took a book that was about 11 inches tall and wrapped the cotton twine around it anywhere between 35 and 40 times. And this takes a little bit of time, but I like the way that the tassels look when they're nice and thick. So then just cut it off at the top and then slide it off the edge of the book. And once you do that, you're going to take your scissors and cut the tassel at the top and the bottom. Make sure to hold it together so the pieces all don't come apart. And then grab one of your strands of the macrame cord and you're going to line it up with the top of the rest of the cotton string, and then take one of your elastics and wrap it around as tight as you can. You really want to make sure that it is tight so none of the pieces fall out. And then from there you'll be able to take the macrame cord and kind of flip the cotton twine over, and there is your tassel. So you're going to take a metallic straw, string it onto the macrame cord, and then from there, to add the head of the tassel, cut a small piece of cotton twine, probably about 4 to 6 inches long. You just need it long enough so it can go around the top of the tassel and make the head of the tassel. So once you take the twine and get it evenly spread around the unfinished part of the tassel, you're going to tie just a square knot. So take one side over the other side and then bring it through, and then do it the opposite direction, and then just cut off the extra ends of that piece of twine that you just tied in a knot. And there you go, you have your finished tassels. And then the next step is tying them all onto your wooden dowel. So just take one by one and just tie a simple overhand knot and just repeat this process. I started mine about 3 inches from one end and then space them apart about an inch apart. I try to make them as even as possible because when you flip it over, you want all of the individual pieces to look really even and clean. So just make sure that you're, again, tying the same knot over and over so it's all uniform, and it'll make it easier to adjust. Then I took 2 nails and hung the dowel up on the wall, and then I took painter's tape and created the zigzag pattern that I wanted, and just kind of adjusted the knots up into the point where the straw was at the bottom of the tape. And then I took it off the wall and put a dab of hot glue right where the knot is and kind of pulled the excess to one side. Just make sure to do that across the entire dowel. And then once you finish that, you can just cut the excess off. It should be all glued down and shouldn't go anywhere. And just repeat that on all of the strands. And then finally, just give your wall hanging a little haircut and make all the ends nice and clean. You can make
the tassels as long or as short as you want them, and just kind of clean up the edges to make it really nice and smooth.
Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up, and definitely hit subscribe if you want to see more just like it. I've got a bunch of different DIYs planned, so follow me on Instagram, and I will be posting like little sneak peeks so you can see what videos are coming and when they're going to be uploaded. If you have anything that you want me to try in the future, let me know in the comments below, and I think that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.